Hello everyone and Happy New Year. I'm Shannon Kelly, Social Media Manager at the Toronto Real Estate Board.
And I'm Jason Mercer, the Toronto Real Estate Board Senior Manager of Market Analysis.
So Jason, with December in the books, how did sales fare for 2013?
Well, first off, despite the ice storm and associated inclement weather in December, we did see December sales up by about 14% to just shy of 4,100. And with that said, the overall calendar year sales for 2013 were up by about 2% to a little bit more than 87,000. And this was on the back of a very strong result for the second half of 2013 after a bit of a slow start to the year as a result of the stricter mortgage lending guidelines that came into effect in the second half of 2012.
That ice storm was crazy. Now, one of the constant themes in 2013 was the competition between buyers. So can you expand on how that affected price growth?
Sure. So if we look on a year-over-year basis, particularly in the second half of 2013, we saw sales up, whereas the number of active listings were down. And so what this means is that while we saw more people looking to purchase a home, at the same time, they didn't have as many of these homes to choose from. So as you said, there was increased competition between buyers, and that certainly has exerted upward pressure on pricing. So if we look at 2013 as a whole, we saw the average selling price up by a little bit more than 5%, to over $523,000. But if we look at December, we saw the average selling price actually up by 9%. And so this is testament to how the market has actually tightened or heated up a little bit in the second half of the year.
Well, Jason, you've definitely provided a good summary of 2013. So what's your outlook for 2014?
Sure. So in a nutshell, we're expecting growth in average price and sales to continue in 2014 on a year-over-year basis. And so looking at sales first, we're expecting to see home ownership remain affordable in the Greater Toronto Area. So that means that the mortgage principal and interest, property taxes, and utilities associated with the purchase of an average price home will remain affordable for a household earning the average income in the GTA. Right now, the share of that average income going towards those major home ownership payments is sitting right around 32%. And that's well below the 39% ceiling mandated by the federal government. And so with that said, we're expecting to see continued interest across the home ownership market, from condominium apartments through single detached homes.
So we've heard about sales, what about price?
Definitely. So we're seeing sales up in 2014. But at the same time, we're expecting that constraint on listings to remain in place, especially in those neighborhoods that are characterized by low-rise home types, so single detached, semi-detached, and townhomes. So as a result, that continued competition between buyers will remain in place, and we'll see upward pressure on pricing, certainly above the rate of inflation.
Which is great. And we are officially saying goodbye to 2013 and welcoming 2014. So we will see you again in a month. In the meantime, you can still connect with us on Twitter at TREB Home, as well as on Facebook. And from both of us, have a great January.
Brought to you by GTA Realtors.